Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and welcome to another of my mini reviews where I review two games. And today I'm reviewing Escape Plan and Brigandine. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that game really right, but let's start. First is Escape Plan. So, helpless heroes Lil and Larg interact with unique and twisted puzzles of each room. Only you can help them survive before their captor, a nemesis, Bakuki, recycles them and turns them into his minions. Access 78 puzzle rooms and also receive access to Bakuki Lair, featuring additional 19 rooms. Caged among the chaos of Bakuki's lair, Lil and Larg are doomed without your help. Guide Lil and Larg to safety by dashing past sausages blast at your face, skipping over scaldings, hot cheese, and avoiding a bevy of confusing death traps. So this game actually came out on the PS Vita, and it kind of got my attention. At first, back in the day, it made me want to buy PS Vita to try it out, but later it came out to PlayStation 4, so I just bought it for cheap. I mean, why not? Basically, this game is like a touch puzzle game. There's 78 puzzles and additional 19 if you finish them all. So you start in a room as a Lil, and it's really funny, like Lil and Larg, they're little and large. Lil. So you start at him at the beginning, and you learn the basics of the game. You learn how to move, learn how to use the tricks, and solving the basics in the room. And after you rescue Larg, then you can use them both and use each one of them to its benefits, to help you solve certain maps, certain types of puzzles. In art in this game is black and white, and I also feel like there's some element of humor in it. Other than this, all of this that I said, I think it's kind of fun. It has lots of levels. It's fun for those who like this type of a game, for puzzle game, but those who don't have patience to think or time for anything, I don't think it's that enjoyable. But I think it's kind of fun. In my opinion, it's not a long game or anything. It doesn't have really a lot to talk about, but it's I think for me it was really fun to play. It's really also cheap, couple of dollars. It's definitely worth a buy, guys. So next one we have Brigandine. So Brigandine, conquer the continent in the grand strategy simulation game, the continent of Runersia, the home to 6 major powers with more than 40 bases, 100 knights, and 50 types of monsters. Select a ruler, compose your platoons of knights and monsters, and march to claim enemy bases. The player chooses how they will battle, so devise the best strategy to lead your nation towards continental conquest. How will your legend unfold? So this game is basically totally, completely different from the first one in every single way. It is a turn-based strategy game. It is a very simple in terms of combat, but it also is very deep. When you start the game, you decide which of one of the 6 rulers you want to be. Each one has its own attributes, and better said, like pros and cons, positive and negative sides. You also immediately have, when you start the game, like a normal mode and hard mode and tutorial. Hard mode is unlocked after finishing the normal mode, but once you pick your ruler, you have your territory with your bases, and each base have saying how much the power it has. The graphics are cel-shaded, and the character design is very cool. Each has their own line, each character, and the game is spoken in Japanese, mainly because the game is a Japanese game. It is a classical turn-based Japanese game and I think it's very deep, you know, with its story and its lore. And to be honest, I suck at this particular game. I enjoyed experiencing it and learning its tricks, and I think it's something that, you know, people who love, you know, turn-based combat should consider getting it. I might not be the best in the game ever, but the lore, combat, and voice acting felt really nice, and for its price I think it's really worth buying. And that will be all from me. I hope you enjoyed this mini review, and I'll see you on the next Wednesday, guys. Until then,